Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you're a Cowboys fan, you know that every season brings its share of surprises, challenges, and moments that could define a team's trajectory. And right now, the buzz around the Cowboys is centered on a mystery that is as puzzling as it is impactful. We're talking about the ongoing situation with Trevon Diggs, the two-time Pro Bowl cornerback, a player who has been a cornerstone of Dallas' defense since he entered the league in 2020. But lately, things have taken a strange turn, and it's worth unpacking every detail, every update, because it could have serious implications for the team's upcoming games and their overall quest for another Super Bowl appearance. So let us set the stage. Trevon Diggs, as many of you know, is a key piece in Dallas' defensive puzzle. His ability to shut down top receivers, his knack for creating turnovers, and his leadership on the field have been vital for the Cowboys' defensive identity. In 2021, he was recognized as a first-team All-Pro, a clear testament to his talent and impact. Through the first 6 games of this season, Diggs was playing at a high level, continuing to be that lockdown cornerback Dallas fans love and rely on. But then, out of nowhere, he suffered a concussion, and that's where things get murky. The details surrounding his injury are still somewhat shrouded in mystery. We know it happened sometime last Thursday evening, October 16, but the exact circumstances, well, that remains unclear. The Cowboys' Haven T provided many specifics, only that it was an accident that led to the concussion. And here's where it gets even more interesting or concerning, depending on how you look at it. Diggs has been in concussion protocol ever since, and that protocol is no joke. It's designed to protect players, of course, but it also means that if a player isn't cleared, they can return to the field. And that's the crux of the issue right now. Diggs missed practice again on Thursday, after also sitting out on Wednesday, and the latest update from the Cowboys' defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, isn't exactly encouraging. According to longtime Cowboys insider Ed Werber, Eberflus said that Trevon remains in concussion protocol, and the longer he stays in it, the less likely it is he'll be available for the upcoming game. This is a significant development because the Cowboys are heading into a critical week. They've got a huge game on the road against the Denver Broncos, a team known for their unpredictable offense and a defense that has been making strides. Missing Diggs in that game would be no doubt about it. His presence in the secondary is instrumental, especially considering the way the NFC East is shaping up this season. The division is fiercely competitive, and every game counts. If Diggs can clear concussion protocol in time, it opens up a lot of questions about the Cowboys' defensive strategy and their ability to contain the Broncos' attack. Remember, Diggs has been a key part of Dallas' defensive success, especially in creating turnovers. His ability to anticipate passes, his speed, and his coverage skills are unmatched. Without him, the secondary could be more vulnerable than usual, and that's something the Cowboys definitely want to avoid. Now, what makes this situation even more intriguing is the ongoing mystery about how the injury actually occurred. The team's official statement is pretty vague, they recalling it an accident that happened at Diggs' home. But the details are scarce, and that led to a lot of speculation among fans and analysts alike. Some are wondering if there's more to the story, perhaps related to the circumstances of the injury, which remains undisclosed. Diggs has been trying to move his estate, a sprawling 787-square-foot mansion in Frisco, described as the pinnacle of luxury and a modern masterpiece designed for comfort and wellness. It's interesting to note that he has been trying to sell this estate since July, but why? Is it related to the injury, or is it just personal? Diggs hasn't spoken publicly about the reasons behind the move, which adds another layer of mystery to the whole situation. And here, you have to consider the impact of all these pieces coming together. The injury, the protocol, the lack of specifics, it all feeds into a narrative that's both concerning and a little unsettling for Cowboys fans. Diggs is such a vital part of the team, and losing him for an extended period could shake up their defensive plans. The coaching staff will have to make adjustments, and that's never an easy task when you're talking about a player of his caliber. But beyond just this game, the long-term implications are what fans should be watching. Is this just a temporary setback, or could it signal a bigger issue that might affect Dallas' postseason hopes? We don't have all the answers yet, but the fact that Diggs remains in concussion protocol and that the team is cautious about rushing him back suggests that they retaking no chances. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are riding high from their recent performances. They've shown resilience and grit, especially in their recent game where they faced the Washington Commanders. Despite Diggs' absence, the defense managed to hold Washington to 22 points, and the offense exploded for 44 points, including a pick-six interception by Ron Bland. It was a dominant display, and it highlighted just how deep and talented this team is. But the question now is, how sustainable is that without Diggs? Because let us be honest, having a shutdown corner like Diggs on the field can be the difference maker in tight games, especially against high-powered offenses. The NFL landscape this season is incredibly competitive, and the NFC East is shaping up to be one of the most exciting divisions. The Eagles, Giants, and Commanders are all fighting hard, but the Cowboys have been one of the most consistent teams so far. Their defense has been a backbone, and even with some injuries, they've managed to keep winning. But every team faces adversity, and how they respond, especially in the secondary, will be telling. If Diggs can get healthy in time, the Cowboys might have to lean more heavily on their other defensive backs and rely on their pass rush to compensate. This situation also raises questions about team depth and how well they can adapt under pressure. The coaching staff has to come up with game plans that minimize the impact of Diggs' absence, perhaps by doubling up on certain receivers or playing more zone coverage. But ultimately, nothing replaces a player of Diggs' caliber, and the fans know it. His ability to lock down top receivers and make game-changing plays is what sets him apart. And if he is sidelined for another game, it could be a big test for this Cowboys defense. Looking ahead, the Cowboys are in a good position overall. They've built a strong foundation this season, and their record reflects that. But the NFL is unpredictable, and injuries are part of the game. That's why the team's depth, resilience, and the coaching staff's strategic adjustments will be crucial as they push forward. The division race is tight, and every game counts. If Diggs can return soon, it will be a massive boost. But if not, the Cowboys will need others to step up and fill that void. And I know Cowboys fans are eager to see how this unfolds, because it's not just about one game, it's about the entire season, and maybe even the postseason. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. Do you think Diggs will return in time for that huge game against the Broncos? Or are you worried about the team's secondary without him? How do you think the coaching staff will adjust if he is still in protocol? We love hearing what you have to say because your insights are what make this community so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. We're in this together, and every piece of information, every game, every moment counts in this exciting season. Keep the faith, Cowboys Nation, because the best is yet to come. And we're right here with you, cheering every step of the way.